Hello and welcome to Let's Play Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door. Last episode we went to Schwank Fortress and got the 2 stone keys that we need, presumably for something. So now, let's go back to Hooktail's castle and see if anything has changed. Excuse me? It's Mario, right? Look, See, the thing is, I've been waiting here in the hope of getting to speak with you. I have to ask you something, and you can say no, but I'm going to throw it out there. See, I was wondering, would you... Oh, please take me with you to fight Hooktail, please, I'm begging you! Sorry about that. See, my dad, he went off to battle Hooktail long ago. But he never came back. I miss him, of course. I miss him badly, but this isn't just about avenging my dad. Well, no, that's not true. Revenge is a part of it, I guess. A big part. But the truth is, I want to finish what Dad started. For his sake. For everyone's sake. Man, this is embarrassing. See, everyone always says I'm a crybaby, a weakling. But if I can defeat Hooktail, well, I won't be those things. I'll be strong like my dad. I know it'll be dangerous, but I still want to go. Please, Mario. Nope, sorry. What? But why? Why can't I go? I don't think so. Well, if that's how you feel, I'm not giving up hope, though. I promised myself I wouldn't. So if you change your mind, Mario, let me know, okay? I'll be over there polishing my shell. Can't have an adventure with a dull shell. Oh, we want him, obviously. But I did want to show off that he'll just stay here forever until you come to get him. Does Goombella have anything different to say about him now? That's Koops from Petalburg. He's been waiting here, hoping to join you. He's a bit green, but braver than I thought. I'll have to rethink my first impression. I mean, he seems totally earnest, know what I mean? We should take him along. And that's why you shouldn't be mean to people without knowing them. Or ever, really. Are you taking me along? Sure, come along. For real? No kidding? Yes, thank you so much. You won't regret this. Koops has joined your party. We have our second party member. Koops' abilities, a primer. Press X to shoot out his shell. Use it to retrieve distant items and hit switches. About what you'd expect from a Koopa. Same as the first game, in fact. If you hold X, you can hold his shell in one place after shooting it. This, I think, is new to this game. I don't think you could do this in the original. After holding his shell in place, release X to fire the shell past Mario and attack. You can even hold Koops' shell in place, move Mario, and then release the shell. This can be very useful for solving certain puzzles, and they are going to make you do that several times. So remember, hold X to shoot the shell out and hold it in one place. In battle, Koops can fight by your side, striking foes with his main move, the Shell Toss. He can also strike at all ground-bound enemies in one attack with his Power Shell. To swap your partner in the field, press Start Pause and go to the party menu. There he is! I don't mind Koops as a character, he's not my favorite partner. Okay, Mario, let's get going. In general... Oh, talk about this later. Koops! Oh, golly, hi! Hi, Koopy-Koo. Did you overhear all that? Well, part of it, Koops, I thought I heard you say you're off to fight Hooktail. But you're joking, right? I mean, you're not exactly a powerhouse. He'll eat you up. I know, Koopy-Koo, but I want to be tougher, for you. So I have to do this. No, Koops, you don't. I mean, going off to some dangerous place, it's stupid. So what if you're timid and sort of a crybaby? I don't care about all that. I just want you to be you. So don't go. Sorry, Koopy-Koo. I've made up my mind. No need to worry, though. After all, I'm traveling with Mario. He's the man. Fine, ignore me. stubborn Koopa. That was very cute and nice and sincere and heartwarming until she decided to go abusive. I'll just leave that there. I'm sorry, Koopy-Koo. I swear to you, I will come back to you a stronger Koopa. Well, Mario, that's that, I guess. No turning back. Hooktail's castle awaits. I do agree with what Koopy-Koo was saying. Granted, she wasn't saying it in a great way. She was kind of reinforcing Coop's point about how everybody calls him, a crybaby and weak. But you don't have to do something crazy to prove yourself to anybody. That said, if you have something that you really want to do for you, and it's not necessarily just to prove people wrong, then don't let anybody stop you. Although if this was a real situation, don't actually risk your life for stuff, but you know what I mean. Anyway, like I was saying, Koops is not my favorite partner. Oh, I guess I'll have to show him off here. I just don't tend to favor partners that can't jump. He has Power Shell, which is very good. It can attack all ground enemies, but it's very expensive. Oh, didn't get the stylish there. I'm realizing I didn't heal, so we're running low on FP, but we're gonna level up soon, so that's fine. But yeah, his attack all move is very expensive. What it does have over Mario's move is that it has an extra power. So Mario can attack for 1 FP with multi-bounce, but it only does 1 HP of attack. So there are advantages. The Moonstone is in place. Let's put the Sunstone in. The Sunstone is in place. Another advantage to Koops is that his attack is like your hammer. So it will bust through defense where Goombella's attack maybe couldn't. And he can also attack spiky enemies. So like I said, pros and cons, I just tend to favor Goombella for reasons that we've seen and reasons that we'll get into later. Here beginneth the path to dread Hooktail Castle. Weaklings retreateth. Ye who seeketh to proceed, a power of 2 must hitteth both switches simultaneously. Addendum. If ye are a Petalburg Koopa, huzzah! Your hold ability maketh this chore a snap. So if you decided not to take Koops and then you got this far, you'd have to go back and get him. But why wouldn't you take him? He's great. Oh, also he has a point of defense, but if he is jumped on by an enemy, he will flip over just like a normal Koopa, and then he'll take a full turn to recover. So another reason I don't tend to have him out that often. His HP is also lower than Goombella's. That's because he has that point of defense that kind of makes up for it. But, I'll use him when I can. There will be times where he'll be the better choice. But I also like having Goombella available so I can tattle if I need to. Which is, anytime there's a new enemy. Or a new area. This is the entrance to Hooktail Castle. Not bad. There's a garden up ahead. There's a safe block here, too, so we'd probably better use it, don't you think? Later, Goombella. This is not the way forward, but there is something for us if we come this way. And here's Hooktail Castle. Rather intimidating. So, Hooktail Castle, huh? Well, it sure is ominous, that's for sure. This is the Hooktail Castle Garden. Looks like the bridge has been out for a while. Even so, this castle just seems so majestic, It's so big and strange. I wonder, was this castle built for Hooktail? Or was it built for some other purpose and Hooktail just took it over? Anyway, if you come through here, gonna have to get used to which button does what, you can get the HP Plus badge. Increase maximum HP by 5. When I was a kid, I thought this was kind of stupid. I didn't know why anybody would want to do that instead of just raising their max HP. The answer is it's more versatile. So you can use your BP, you can increase your BP, and then if you want more HP, you can put the HP Plus badge on. I'm actually not going to use that because we're close to a level up. And then if you decide that later that you don't need that much HP, you can take it off. I personally still prefer to just upgrade HP when I feel like I need more because it helps me keep track. But I do understand now why technically using the HP Plus badge is the better choice. Let's get Goombella back out. We've got new enemies coming up. This is a corridor in Hooktail Castle. Can't say I'm a fan of the bone pile decor. I don't really want to have my bones end up here, Mario. How about we move on? Yep, it is certainly an intimidating bad guy castle. It's a pretty decent first main dungeon, too. Ah, like I said, new enemies. This is a Paratroopa. We know him, we love him. That's a Koopa Paratroopa. Well, it's basically a Koopa Troopa with wings. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. I kinda hate that this guy gets to fly. Of course, you can stomp on him and he'll plunge down and be a plain Koopa Troopa. Yeah, do that and he's ours. Stomp again to flip him and his arms and legs are useless. Oops, sorry, that's not true. It looks like you can still wiggle them around a bit. So basically just do normal Koopa stuff. You do have to make sure you nail that action command though, because if you miss and you only jump on him once, he will just become a regular standing Koopa Troopa. So we know the deal now. I'm starting to get to the point where I'm thinking about maybe cutting battles out. I'm not thrilled about the idea because you know my philosophy with Let's Plays. I like to show everything. If I'm doing it, then you're generally watching it. That said, this is an RPG, turn-based RPG at that, and battles are going to be getting kind of repetitive. I don't think we're there yet, but I am thinking about starting to cut battles out soon. Come here, Mr. Paratroopa. Whoa, there was another one. It's very easy to get first struck here. These guys are very fast. Ooh. He's got a mushroom. These guys are very fast. The regular Koopa Troopas are pretty fast too, but unlike the regular ground Koopa Troopas, you're not that likely to jump over them if you miss them. It's more likely that they're just gonna ram you. There's a badge that I like to have here. I guess I didn't pick it up. I guess I was prioritizing other things. But there is a badge that makes it so that you can't be first struck. I do like to have that in this area. Alright, now we're down to just a regular 2 Koopa formation, and next turn we should be able to take it out. I would love if we could... Oh, he's giving me a mushroom. I would love it if we could get those roulette wheels to actually... or the slot wheels to actually get flower points here. Nah. That's alright. Like I said, we are going to level up very soon. That is something to consider. Not that 6 coins is that many, but if you're really close to leveling up, you might want to save your coins and not use those Healy blocks. Come here. Where are we? Again, thinking about what I want to do for my next level up. Obviously, I want more badge points. I might go for FP, because if I do that... Oh, poison mushrooms. Oh boy. We're in a very safe situation. Okay. We're in a situation where that wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world, because we're about to level up and these guys can't hit us. But that wouldn't have been great. What was I in the middle of saying? But yeah, if I upgrade FP now, both HP and FP are basically just gonna sit there for a while and we won't have to worry about them. So I am thinking of doing that just to get HP and FP to 15 and then just focus on badge points for a while. I think I'm actually gonna do that. Just, you know, planning out loud a little bit. I don't think we're gonna level up from this battle, so I guess getting those poison mushrooms would have been pretty bad after all. Yeah, we're gonna be 1 point shy. Ooh, that's always nice. Let's get some more guys in the audience. We got Shy Guys and Toads right now. Oh, and Goombas. I don't remember if I mentioned it, but different audience members do different things. And I will mention it as we see it. So far, we've seen audience members throw things at us. Toads are, I know they're more likely to throw positive items. I'll talk about that in a second. I think they might be guaranteed to throw positive items. Alright, so that badge we just got. Power Bounce. This is one of the best badges in the game. Top 5, possibly even top 3. Some could probably make an argument for it being the best badge in the game. You're not going to see me use it because I'm not great at doing it and I don't like it very much. I'll use it a little bit. I'd like to use most, if not all, of the badges at least a little bit. But wear this to use Power Bounce. 3 FP are required to use this attack, which lets you jump on one enemy until you miss an action command. It's busted. If you get really good at it, you can defeat basically any enemy in the game besides bosses in one shot. Bosses will cut you off. But just so we know, I am not going to be using this all that much. I just don't like relying on it. Just had to address it. I guess that's a dungeon beyond us. Ick. There are bones scattered everywhere. Mold and dust. Great. You could totally choke on the stench in this place. Yeah, it is a castle. Oh no! These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad! Wait, what's this? Mario, my father's clutching some kind of letter. Or at least his bones are. So, what should I do? Should I read it? Yeah, read it. Okay, I can do this. I'll read it. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I am stuck and can go no further. So, in this letter, I shall note Hooktail's weaknesses for those who follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate creatures that begin with Ker and end with Icket. Hidden somewhere in this castle is an item related to Hooktail's weakness. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find that item. One last thing. If faced with ultimate doom, the fiend will use any trick to save itself. If you hope to defeat it, do not give in to your kinder nature and fall for its tricks. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already, mist veils my eyes. My last words go to my son, Colorado. I love you, and I'm proud of who you've become. Huh? My son, Colorado? Not Koops? Oops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after all. But if this isn't my father, I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. Best not to think like that, Koops. But yeah, this is the father of Colorado, a character from the first game. It's still sad, he's still somebody's father. If you say no, don't read the letter, he has kind of a funny line about how you shouldn't read other people's mail, even if it is your dad's. But if you do that, you can read the letter after, but you don't get Koops' reaction after that, so I wanted to show that off. Oh, time to switch back to Goombella. Blarf! You clearly don't value your lives much if you've come to this castle to disturb us. You will go no farther, and from this moment on, you'll be nothing but bones. Here we go, showing off the GameCube's capabilities once more. What's with these numbskulls? Ow, ow, watch it, Pushy. They're shoving me around, Mario. What should we do? Well, we should get back to the beginning and fight the guy we came here to fight to begin with. You can't first strike him, unfortunately. Can't flee this fight. You know what? I changed my mind. This is gonna take a turn, but I'd actually rather get these guys out of the way. We can tattle them later. That'll get us to the next level. Alright, so now we're gonna swap out to Goombella. Wasted some turns, but I actually like that outcome. Let's see who this guy is. That's a red bones. A little too red, I think. No fashion sense, you know? Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 1. We've got enemies with defense now. Well, besides the ones in Schwank Fortress. Unlike your average dull bones, even if you pound it to 0 HP and it crumbles, it totally might revive, like a zombie. My advice is to get rid of all the dull bones, then attack the red bones. Oh, and one more thing. Once its friends start to fall, it may create some more. So this is a fight where you want Koops out, because... Oh, I should have used Power Smash there. Because Koops can break through his defense. So... I don't know. I might actually keep Goombella out and just have her defend, because we're going to beat him with a Power Smash next turn anyway. And I want her out to tattle some enemies in the next room. See what I mean by how Koops, even when he's supposed to be useful, isn't always the one I want to have out, because then you can't tattle. Oh, Dry bones in the audience give less star power. They might even give no star power. This can actually be a problem. It usually isn't, but it can be. Let's raise FP and then let's not worry about HP or FP for a while and just go all BP all the time until we start to feel like we're falling behind. This must be the Great Hall of Hooktail Castle. I'd say it's the center of the castle. This place is so full of traps and dangers, it's kind of hard to get around, huh? If we could just walk to a window and look at the sky, that might clear our heads. I mean, it's dangerous. I don't think it's really got that many traps, though. I guess maybe it's got some coming up. Ooh, bunch of dry bones. Unfortunately, these guys come in clusters. There's never really going to be a great time to tattle them, so you just kind of gotta take care of it while you can. Once we've tattled these guys, it will be safe to just keep Koops out. Oh, that happened fast. Let's see here. That's a Dull Bones, sort of a skeleton thing. It was a Koopa Troopa, once. Max HP is 1, attack is 2, and defense is 1. These creeps throw bones to attack. Oh, and they build reinforcements too. Attacks that can strike multiple Dull Bones at once are the most effective. Thing about building friends is that you get experience for fighting the friends. So you can theoretically just sit here and grind experience. I don't know if I'd recommend it, it's probably not really worth it, but you can do it! Any enemy that brings new enemies, because this isn't the only one, there are going to be some more. Now let's bring Koops out. Something worth noting is, now that we have multiple partners, when we level up, whatever partner is out gets their HP refilled. So for example, if I was about to level up, I might have not wanted to switch to Koops because then Goombella wouldn't get her HP refilled for leveling up. Just a little something to consider. A mysterious powerful object. How many of those do we have? Oh, we have... Oh, that was our first one. Yeah, those are going to be really important. A little throwback to Mario Sunshine. Now, the main reason I wanted to get more FP is because it's not going to help in a formation like this, but Koops can use his Power Shell to defeat all of these enemies. I think I might have said before that it keeps two... Yeah, never mind. Forget what I was about to say. But because he has 2 attack and goes through defense, there's the stylish on that. Because he can go through defense, he can take out an entire formation of dry bones, or dull bones, I guess. But it is expensive, so you just gotta watch out for that. I think this is what Goombella meant when she was talking about traps. This isn't a trap, though. It's just a puzzle. Oops, not what I meant to do. It is a puzzle that has a secret solution as well. So I'm just going to have Koops sit there. And using both hands, I'm going to destroy that and then come back over here. And then use this to travel up here. Secret passage. This game is full of secrets. They really do want to train you to just keep an eye out for basically everything. I never found that as a kid. I had to watch Let's Players to find that. Alright, and this one, too. I'm not 100% sure that going up from here is what you need to do, but I'm going to try it anyway. Alright, I think you might need another partner to get that. Nope, you can do it. Alright, another hidden star piece. And now that that thing's out of the way, we can do that. Puzzles are not the hardest. I'm trying to think, there might be 1 or 2 that might be a little bit tricky, but especially in Chapter 1, puzzles are pretty easy. A lot of it is more so kind of timing and knowing how to use your partner's abilities than it is really figuring stuff out. But already, within just this one puzzle, there's already been 2 secret rewards that you can get. We've got a key. Let's keep on going. And let's see what Goombella has to say about this place. This is Hooktail Castle. You feel that upward moving draft in here? Wow, sure is a big castle. Who do you think built it? So many questions. Yeah. Oops, didn't mean to do that again. There are so many questions. It's like I said, especially when you're getting all this extra dialogue that maybe, I mean, even I wouldn't necessarily think to do this during a regular playthrough. The game just makes you think about stuff that you wouldn't think about going through a game normally. Oh, I should have switched to Goombella. This is why I don't like having Koops. Oh. I'm actually considering running. Start this over again. Yeah, let's just keep Goombella out. It's a shame, but even though we got our brand new partner, I actually find Goombella more useful in here. There's not that many Tribones. There's actually more other enemies. And now, battles are getting repetitive enough that if I see too many more of just these same formations that we've seen over and over again, it might be time to start cutting them out. I think I'm gonna leave this one in, so I can talk a little bit more about the audience. Oh, please don't. Please don't. Oof. We addressed the dry bones, or I guess dull bones, but Goombas are more likely to throw negative items at you, so like rocks and stuff. Also, dry bones can throw bones at you, but I don't think that's a higher chance than any other enemy, or than any other character throwing anything at you. Because anybody except maybe the toads can throw a nasty item. I'm actually going to keep Goombella out here, because this could be a mix of enemies. Yeah, see? Even with having Koops. I think this dungeon honestly could have been better designed. If they really wanted to make you use him, they shouldn't have put so many flying enemies in it. I guess maybe they really wanted to illustrate the point that he can get flipped over. But, I mean, if you're good and you're good with the action commands, you might not even see that anyway. So, I don't know. It's just a very minor gripe in what is overall a fairly enjoyable dungeon. Although I will admit the music doesn't necessarily do anything for me. We've got a treasure here. Can't get it just yet, but we are about to fix that problem. Does this count as a new room, I wonder? These are the dungeons of Hooktail Castle. I don't think they're in use, but yuck. Hey, you know, I was meaning to ask, have you mastered Koops' hold move yet? When Koops is with you, just press and hold X to make his shell stop ahead of you. You can even move around while it stays there. Try it out in different areas. I guess that's there in case you haven't gotten used to that move yet. And here we have a box. What the heck? Hey, guess! It's been a long time since anyone came here. A real long time. Huh? You heard me? Wow. Wait a sec. If you can hear my voice, you must be some legendary hero or something. Or not. To be honest, I'm sure anyone with ears can hear me. But it sure is fun zinging people with that whole legendary hero bit. Surprise, surprise, the demon in the black box was a liar. Hey, but seriously, folks, I was wondering if you could let me out of this chest. I've been locked in here so long, I'm starting to cramp up like you wouldn't believe. All you have to do is find the key and let me out. Easy. Huh? What do you mean? You think you'll be cursed if you open the box? Ridiculous. Who would do that, really? Wait in a box and curse folks? A real slimeball, that's who. But I'm not a real slimeball, and I would do no such thing. But that should be obvious. Look, if you help me out, maybe I'll help you out. You know, a little I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Except in reverse order. Of course, you don't have to if you really don't want to. Like, finding a black key is hard. Come on, Mario. The last time this happened, we got a really cool new ability. Some curse. What a totally weird room. There's just gotta be something hidden here. Then again, every room in this castle is totally weird. There just may be something hidden in here. There is a suspicious crack in the wall, but we can't do anything about that and won't be able to for a very long time, so just stick a pin in that. We'll come back for it later. You got a black key. Mario, look at that! Ooh, this isn't good. Hurry, run for it! This is a big scary scene. The reality of it is, even if you go the wrong way a few times, you have plenty of time. Watch me eat my words. But no, this really isn't as threatening as it looks. You don't have time to dilly-dally, you don't have time to panic. but it's really not that hard to find your way through here. They give you more than enough time. But as a first-time player who's not expecting it, it is certainly a decent surprise. Whoa, whoa, that was seriously close. Well, whatever. We got the key, so let's go open that weird chest. Hey there! Boy, I am so glad you found that key. Unbelievable. And here it is. Wee-hee-hee-hee! Fools! See, we get a cool new ability. I told you, Mario. Why, only the most idiotic, pudding-brained dolt would fall for a scheme like that. The castle's traps prevent anyone who's entering this place from ever leaving it. No matter which path you take, you're fated to waste away to a slow, painful end. But wait, there's more to this great deal. I'll throw in a free curse, no charge. Oogly boogly boo! Whee! Now you're cursed, doofus, and it serves you right. This curse is more cursedly curse-worthy than any curse that's ever cursed you. For this curse makes you like a piece of paper when you press and hold R. Whee! What a curse. Who curses like me? No one. Now I shall show you just how frightful a curse it is. Go on, press and hold R. Press and hold R now! This is one of, if not the most, useful ability in the game. Thanks, Blikebox. Wee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Just look at yourself. How embarrassing for you. Eat a sandwich, Skinny. Do you understand what this curse means for you? Yes, you don't have to explain it again. Then farewell, you dumbbells. Wee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Yeah, this was a really, really good one. Let's put it to good use right now. And going out. And going in. You got Attack FXR. Change the sound effects of Mario's attacks. This is a cosmetic badge, therefore there is no BP needed to put it on. I am going to put it on. I happen to like this one very much, so I'm probably going to leave it on for the entire game. This badge in particular, though, has a bit of extra utility. You might remember that Hooktail is afraid of something starting with a CR and ending with an ICKIT, and that certainly sounds like a cricket noise to me. But with that, we'll have to continue next time. So thank you very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, and hopefully I'll see you next time for more Hooktail's Castle. Bye-bye!